Hi, I'm Carolyn Trafford. I've been working with silver clay for 4 years now. I love silver clay as a medium. It's a recycled product using leftover particles from the car manufacturing industry. I make beautiful individual leaves and put them onto pendants. I have a short period of time in which to do this, as I can only work when the leaves are fresh and growing on the trees. I start out by picking loads and loads of leaves, so I've got lots of choice. There are some challenges in this that I have to factor in. Silver clay is like using normal clay. So it gets fired, it shrinks, so I have to calculate shrinkage in everything that I do. I choose my leaves. I'm looking for nice, clean, detailed leaves. Leaves that you can see the veins on. I'm also looking for what I call inclusions. These are the little bits where the leaves have been nibbled by nature that add extra details into the finished piece. I start off by layering the clay onto the individual leaves using a paintbrush. It's a painstaking process. It takes several hours to build up the clay to the level that I need, and at each point each leaf needs to be left to dry before I can apply another layer of the clay. I also apply the clay to just one side of the leaf. Probably the question I get asked most often is the leaf still inside? And actually during the firing process the leaf just burns away completely. But that does mean that each leaf is a completely unique piece and is a replica of the original leaf, just as nature intended. The firing process is probably where most things can go wrong. I need to fire at the right temperature for the right amount of time. There's immense potential that if I overheat the piece, that the piece will just melt and I will lose all the details. When finishing a piece, it needs to be polished. This removes any residue from the firing process and also brings the detail to life. Some pieces are then dipped to give them an antique effect finish, and this actually shows the veins in more detail. It's difficult to create a piece from fresh, but I do still do commissions. I did a piece recently which was very, very personal for somebody that's no longer living in this country. She's living in Spain, and her daughter wanted to buy her something special to remind her of where she grew up for her 50th birthday. Fortunately, she lives locally to me, so I went out and I chose some blackberry leaves to work with specifically to create that piece for her, and she loved it. I'm Carolyn Trafford from Carolyn Trafford Art, and you will find my work on Facebook and on my website. Thank you.